With the 2025 season about a month away, this time is a year of a lot of excitement with many high school seniors making their initial commitments, predictions flying in everywhere from every media site known to man, and of course every college football fan playing the new release of the college football video game. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about true freshmen from the 2025 recruiting class who have a good chance of making immediate impacts for their college programs. There is a variety of players that could make impacts from that 25 class, so if you do not see a specific player in today's video, drop a comment down below if you would like to see a part 2, or drop some players' names down below. The first player I'm going to be talking about is Justice Terry, defensive lineman for Texas. Terry ranked as a 5-star recruit coming out of the state of Georgia, where in his high school career, he totaled 135 tackles, 16.5 tackles for loss, 18 sacks, and 5 fumble recoveries over 3 seasons. With a combination of good size, great athleticism, a quick first step, the power he brings to the line of scrimmage, and the fact that Texas is facing major turnover from their 2024 defensive line group due to the NFL draft, graduation, and the portal, of course, there's going to be a big opportunity for Terry to see the field early on for the Longhorns. Added to the fact that we saw true freshmen like Colin Simmons and Trey Wisner see major roles as freshmen in 24 for the Longhorns, one can be led to believe we could see something being similar for Terry in 2025. Next up is Oregon wide receiver Dorian Moore. Moore was the number 1 ranked wide receiver coming out of the 2025 recruiting class, and was a star wide receiver at Duncanville High School. In his high school career, he totaled 4,113 yards, with 48 touchdowns. In his last 2 seasons, he combined for nearly 3,000 yards and 37 touchdowns in the air. Known in high school for his speed, play style, yards after catch, and consistency, Dorian is a popular player in regards to making an impact as a true freshman. With his dominance in the division of Texas high school football he played in, paired with the fact that Oregon has lost some wide receiver production to the NFL, and most recently the injury to Evan Stewart, there will be a huge opportunity for Dorian Moore to play early on and make a big impact for the Ducks. Staying with the receiver position, I'm going to be talking about Florida receiver Dallas Wilson. Wilson ranked as a 4-star top 50 player in the class of 2025. In his high school career, he totaled 2,424 yards and 30 touchdowns in the air. Wilson is often praised for his combination of size, speed, and his hands. Being a bigger receiver listed at 6'3", 200 pounds, Dallas Wilson is seen as a receiver who could be a big-time vertical threat on the D1 level. He is coming off a big-time spring game performance where he did total 10 receptions for 195 yards and 2 touchdowns, and ultimately was praised all spring ball. If he has another great showing in this coming fall camp, I think you can expect Dallas Wilson to be seeing some very early action for the Gators in 2025. The next player I'm going to be talking about is running back from Clemson, Gideon Davis. Davis is ranked as a 4-star recruit and one of the top running backs in the class of 2025. Davis would have a star-studded high school football career where he rushed for 2,346 yards and 37 touchdowns while averaging 8 yards a carry throughout his high school career. Gideon is expected to have a big role for the Tigers this coming season, as Phil Maffa is now off to the pros and his backup running back Jaden Haynes suffered a torn ACL late in the season for Clemson, making the RB1 battle wide open. Chances are we could see several Clemson running backs get carries early on for the Tigers as the season gets underway, but I would expect Gideon to be among those running backs and possibly even make a stand for that RB1 spot. It wouldn't be a video about the 2025 class without mentioning Michigan quarterback Bryce Underwood. Bryce Underwood ranked as a 5-star, of course, and, well, the number 1 player in the class. In high school, he threw for 11,488 yards, with 152 touchdown passes in the air, as well as 27 touchdowns on the ground, compared to only 13 interceptions in his 4-year high school career. That is insane. While Underwood still has yet to win the starting job versus Mikey Keene, the expectation is for Underwood to, at the very least, have the job at some point in the season. Even then, many are predicting him to possibly be the starter after fall camp, And this is going to be a battle that's going to be an interesting one to track in the coming weeks. Because no matter what, it feels like you can bet on Bryce Underwood having a role at some point for the Wolverines, as he is the number one player from the class, and the likelihood is he is going to play. When that's going to be is still a question, but there is an expectation he could play very early on. Well guys, if you have made it this far into the video, comment something down below. Who are your immediate impact freshmen for the 2025 season? And who do you think I missed out on in this video? Obviously, since there are thousands of players in the 2025 class, and I only did 5 of them in today's video, there are going to be players that I missed. So please, comment something down in the comment section below if you would like a part 2. But also, don't forget to comment players you think that I missed out on as well. And before you head out, remember to like and subscribe. B. Kelly out.